In this video, we're going to be talking about the stomata functions. So basically, when we talked about the interior part of a leaf, we explained that the stomata, these two little parts over here, was a small opening that allowed carbon dioxide to come in and oxygen to come out. The reason carbon dioxide comes in was for the photosynthesis process. As we know, carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight help create glucose and oxygen, and that oxygen, as it's not needed by the plant, is taken out from the opening of the stomata. However, the stomata isn't something that that lets everything come in and everything go out. Instead, the stomata has something called the guard cell. The guard cell opens during the daytime, so it allows CO2 to enter in, but closes at nighttime. It tries to get all that CO2 in the plant and then traps it in nighttime, so it's able to use it for its own body functions. So we're going to be talking about not only the guard cell, but we're also going to be talking about how carbon dioxide comes in and how oxygen comes out. So first, let's mention the guard cell. We're going to be using this balloon over here as an example of how the guard cell works. So during the daytime, we have this opening where the carbon dioxide just can go in, but at nighttime, it closes, and now nothing's able to come in. So here we have this opening, and that's called a stomatal pore. Then in the guard cells, it's basically built the exact same way a plant cell is built. So if you didn't look at our plant cell anatomy, you might want to look at that for further classification and understanding. However, I'm just going to take a brief explanation of it. So we have the outer wall, the cell wall over here, and behind that is the cell membrane. Then we have all the organelles, the nucleus, the vacuole, which is humongous in the plant cell, but not as big as in the animal cell. And it also has when we look at the organelles, it also has the ER. It contains all the proteins, the Golgi apparatus or / Golgi body, the mitochondria, and so on and so forth. Okay, and when we go into that. So that's basically what the guard cell is made up of. And one extra is that we have the chloroplast, which the animal cell doesn't have. If you don't know what the chloroplast is, it contains a chemical called chlorophyll, which allows it to absorb sunlight and gives the leaf that green color, or the plant that green color. So basically the guard cell is just two cells that open and close when reacting to different times of the day. So at nighttime, these would close and there would be no stomatal pore or no kind of opening that allows any of the carbon dioxide to come in or oxygen to come out. This is mainly because carbon dioxide isn't produced in nighttime, but it's more produced in daytime when the sun is there. And because of that, it doesn't need any of that extra CO2 because it already gathered enough. Plus, the reason why they close is so that it's able to trap that carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide not only can go in, but it can also come out. So to trap it during nighttime, two cells over here are going to close, and this is called the guard cell, like I said. It comes through the vascular bundle and enters and exits out through the stomatal pore, the same thing to which carbon dioxide enters in. Carbon dioxide going in and oxygen coming out happen at the exact same time. This is for increased efficiency. This outer layer over here is also just a bunch of cells. So if you couldn't recognize it, these little dots over here were nucleuses, which contained the DNA. And basically, these represent like the cells over here. These are called the epidermal cell, and these two middle cells are called the guard cells. So this is all about the stomata, its functions, and how carbon dioxide and oxygen move in and out. And we have this guard cell opening. Now it's closed when it's nighttime. So